Okay, because they did things in a way that made it harder for me to finish my video on time. This is part 2. Everyone sinks lower who's outside the divine order, and there will be punishments in the afterlife to the extreme. There's no excuse for making it harder for me to make my presentation and limiting my videos to 15 minutes when you don't do that to other YouTube channels. And it doesn't have to do with views, it has to do with other things. That was them working it from the inside. Okay, so again, Revelation 1:16 makes it clear that it's a warrior spirit, not a nerd, a mage, a sage, a Freemason, or any nonsense like that. In his right hand he held 7 stars, and coming out of his mouth was a sharp double-edged sword. His face was like the sun shining in all its brilliance. This takes us back to Revelation 19, which is an important channel where it said, an important chapter where it says that there was an angel standing in the sun. Jesus also said in John 1:51, he then added, "Very truly I tell you, you will see heaven open, and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." Okay, so what is happening here? The angel, which is a play on words for angle, is standing in the sun, which is his face. His face was shining like the sun. It's the same spirit of his face. It is his face. It's a symbol of the warrior champion. It's a warrior symbol, so on and so forth. Okay? A bridegroom and a warrior champion. A moral warrior, true love concerned champion. Okay? And the angels are ascending and descending. Who goes up to heaven and come back down? How? In the warrior spirit of God, which goes back to that Proverbs 34 I said in part 1. Okay, surely you know that the top martial artist is the Son of God. Okay, it says surely you know. So you have no excuse. It said, hey, who do you think it is? George Bush, Joe Biden, Trump, the Pope? Who did you think it was? My goodness, surely you know. When it comes to dating, who do you women think you should date? Surely you know. How could you be so stupid? How could you have such inferior genes and be raised wrong? Surely you know. Anyway, Psalm 106, my last point for now. Psalm 106, 1, praise the Lord, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Who can proclaim the mighty acts of the Lord, or fully proclaim his praise? Going back to Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a warrior, the Lord is his name. So who can fully proclaim the mighty acts of the Lord? A warrior. That's why Psalm 89, God said to anoint a warrior. Okay, if you're a God, would you anoint the Jews, for example, at the most important point in history? After it says the kingdom of heaven will be taken away from them and given to a people who will perform its works, in a book that's is said to be written a lot by Paul. And these guys, these Jews who were in the Roman Empire, are said to write much of the Bible. Okay? Their own book says the kingdom's going to be taken away from them. Or would you choose a moral warrior? The son of 2 doctors, one a brain surgeon who came in as a refugee, worked his way up to Detroit when they're having race riots and still became a brain surgeon, and his son became the top martial artist ever. Who would you choose to be Christ in the end before tech, breeding, cheating, and generational ill-gotten gain ruins everything? If you don't know that I'm right, I promise you, you're fucking dumb. Okay, you have to excuse my French. So there's psyops being run on me. Blessed are those who act justly, who always do what is right. So a mighty person that does what is right. Not theater arts like in the church, and the military, the police, the government, the social clubs, the corporate groups, okay? Not theater art sissy. Not conformists like martial art groups that are allowed to get millions of views on their YouTube channels while I'm suppressed with a challenge, a $10 million challenge. My videos are suppressed. Why? Why wouldn't these countless people who watch their martial art videos want to watch the martial art video of the top martial artists who've been commenting on different videos every day with many channels trying to get their attention? Why wouldn't they subscribe and watch my videos? Because I am the top. And they are the woe to you when all men speak well of you, because that's how their ancestors spoke of the false prophets types. And I am the blessed are they who are persecuted for righteousness' sake type. And I am the rejoice when they persecute you, because that's how they treated the false prophets type, because I am God's actual son. Not theater arts, rape by deception trash, child molester line trash, white supremacy obeying filth, token minority punks. Thank you.